on our way to Fluff Fest. Sort of first me meeting the people, I believe. And we've done some stuff in the area, but we're going to try to get some interviews today. Oh, I should mention my cameraman today, Ronald John. Fortunately, Lawrence was detained. As we know, he's a member of the union, and occasionally that union has Lawrence, you know, pinned to the ground. I painted my face white just to do like some fluff thing. I don't know. I might scare some kids. I might make some babies cry, but I'm hoping to like shake hands with people too. Rolling around. All right, so we're at the Fluff Fest. I'm a little nervous about the situation because a gentleman's coming this way, approaching me. He had a child in front of him. He grabbed the child so that the child was not close to me. Someone's throwing up, Ron. Did you get a shot of that? Supposedly someone's throwing up. So anyway, the one on the end in the blue is throwing up. Maybe we can get an interview with her afterwards. Are we rolling, Ron? Your name?
Jessica.
Jessica, how are you today?
I'm fine. A little choked up with fluff and peanut butter.
Was it?
It's good.
Yeah. How was the competition?
It was fierce, actually. You know, it's surprising. I was getting the sandwich in my mouth. I couldn't swallow it. It's like a blockage. You can't get it down.
Freemont Barrington here with your name?
Soling.
Kevin Soling. And what do you do for the Fluff Fest?
I am the Pharaoh of Fluff. I became the Pharaoh of Fluff by entering a poetry contest last year.
Poetry. I'm a big fan of poetry. Rhyming, unrhyming?
It rhymes, yeah. I think Robert Frost said poetry without rhyme is like playing tennis without a net.
Well said, sir. Dan wanted a non-fluff interview, all right? So we're going to go after this hardcore. Dan, do you know what fluff stands for in the porno business?
Sure.
Dan, I want you to give me the dirt, just straight up. What does fluffing mean in the porno business?
Well, like a fluffer is someone whose position is to keep the men while they're not actually doing their scenes, so that when the time comes, they can perform properly.
All right, Freemont Barrington here. This is going to be my fluff interview of the day with the organizer of the Fluff Fest, Mimi. What's your last name, Mimi?
Graney.
Graney. So I have a show on Scat. So I said I was going to come down here. I was going to, you know, get my face paint on and ask questions. You know, ask the pressing issues to the people. So what is the idea of Fluff Fest? You know, what are you guys out here to do?
It is the celebration of fun and family and food and Somerville history and our childhood. And it's a really fun time for people to come out and play with their food. Fluff is from 1917, which people are always surprised that it's that old. Everybody thinks that it's from their childhood.
Right.
And so it's really a big part of Somerville.
Good, because people stay away from you when you're swinging something. It kind of gives you your space, you know. And so what's your official title here at the Fluff Fest?
Well, I'm currently the Pharaoh Emeritus. I was the first ever Pharaoh of Fluff in 2008.
I just met the current Pharaoh,
Yes.
I think.
Yep, he's about to hand over his title.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Is it a poem that gets you to be Pharaoh?
Well, the year that I won, we had to give a speech. Last year, he had to write a poem. This year, it's, I think, any creative expression of your love of fluff.
Say we look for the fluffettes, Ron. Give ourselves a fluffer nutter. Get fluffed. I'm here with one of the fluffettes. That's your official title?
Yes, well, through the keyhole burlesque, but today we're the Flufferettes.
Is it that you're part of a burlesque show that you also do the Fluff Fest?
Yes, we're in a burlesque troupe called Through the Keyhole. We're the longest running burlesque troupe in Boston. And
what is it? We're the keyhole?
Through the Keyhole?
Through the Keyhole. Is that a sexual reference?
You can interpret it that way.
What do you feel about the corn syrup in fluff? Don't you think corn syrup is like an artificial sweetener that we shouldn't be eating?
Well, fluff is made in Somerville, so I think we should support it.
All right. So what brings you to Somerville?
You want to
Fluff.
join, man?
Fluff. Have you had any fluff today?
None.
Come pet.
You have not had
go
any
where
fluff
that
today?
sideboard.
No
card.
fluff.
No fluff. So if fluff brings you here, why have you not had any fluff?
I thought there would be free fluff.
I
There
don't
was
know,
no
man.
free.
Oh, no free fluff. All right.
Fluff.
Folks, apparently there's not enough free fluff at the Fluff Fest.
Yeah.
So you want to do like one more and get something to eat?
Ronald, I don't have Lawrence with me. I asked you to do this. It said this is going to take a couple hours, man. You're not saying anything. Do you need something to eat now? Do you want to go get something to eat? Ronald?